Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good on this Friday, or Friday as we call it. Proraso Wood and Spice. That's what you guys voted on Instagram when I posted the three. I think it was not Tobs. The Art of Shaving Sandalwood. It was this. And there was a third soap. Crown and Crane. Crown and Crane. And the only reason I remember that is because they messaged me. Crown and Crane. Anyway, great company. So Proraso, that's what we're going to do. We're not going to bowl lather. We're going to put a shirt on the face. I have some new products to show you guys, or a new product. Boom. Check that out. This is QED Selects Manchurian Silver Tip. This is a 24-inch Badger. Look at the handle. The camera doesn't do it justice, as most cameras don't do, beautiful things justice. But yeah, that's the Badger. Amazing knot. This is a bulb knot. 24 millimeter. Remember that? This is my 28 millimeter super high density Badger knot from Maggard. And let me make sure. Yeah, I'm holding them level. It's not. I mean, it's smaller, obviously, but 28 versus the 24. Anyway, yeah. So it's pretty cool. This thing releases lather like crazy. Where I've test lathered with it. I haven't actually used it in a shave. This thing holds on to the lather and but as far as face feel, this isn't a brush comparison video, so I'm sorry. I'll do that in another video. But as far as face feel, I may have to give the edge to this one. This is a bit more. It may be because of the surface area, but and because it's a fan knot, more bristles are on my face. This is a bulb, so I'm only really touching, about this portion of the brush. I'm touching a larger swath of this brush. But anyway, I think this one's going to work better as far as releasing lather. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put on some Proraso Preshave. My intros typically take this long, if you're wondering, yes. And then Proraso Balm for the post-shave. We'll go ahead and warm up some water. We're working with, 2.5, 3 days of growth. So, hope everyone is doing well. Hope you all slept well last night, because I didn't. Have some very important stuff I need to get done today. And then this weekend, it should just be relaxation. So we will have fun with that. Proraso Preshave, going to go ahead and throw some of that on really quick. We have a lot of, a lot of really interesting things this weekend. Things obviously in the world, are going haywire right now, and I'm not going to speak on that specifically. I just hate turmoil, but anyway. So this weekend, this Saturday night, we have a fight in the UFC. It's Islam Makhachev, I think, and he is fighting Bobby Green. You guys, if you don't watch UFC, have no idea what I'm talking about. But Bobby Green fought like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And all I'm going to do with this, by the way, is squirt some of this on my finger. And I'm just going to kind of rub it into my face. Typically how this is used, you see how it's kind of in like this thicker vinyl bag? Well, you can't feel it, but it's a thicker vinyl or plastic. It's a heavy plastic bag. This goes in a machine, I believe, like a barber machine, or I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. To give you like some warm lather. I think that's what, and this kind of pushes it, Anyway, so that's a machine that we may look at in the far distant future. But for now, we'll go with that little wad right there. It's much easier bowl lathering this, but I wanted to use this brush in an actual shave, and I can't do that. Well, I want to face lather with it, and I can't do that using a bowl, obviously. So, all right, let's go ahead and get worked in as much as we can. So yeah, we have fights on this weekend from the UFC that I'm really interested in. There's a couple other things as well. I think Saturday we're going to the park with the kid. We did last Saturday as well, actually. It was fun. A lot of sporting events on the weekends. At this specific park we go to. The scent on this is very nice, the Proraso Wood and Spice. I don't think it specifies. I kind of get like a cedar, wood and spice. I don't think it specifies. It does not specify what kind of wood. It's just wood and spice. Like I said, I get a bit of a cedar type of scent. The spice itself, it's kind of like generic. You can definitely tell it's spicy. Kind of a, I don't want to say bay rum-esque because it's not at all. There's no clove in it. There's no, typical bay rum scent in it. I'm just dipping the tips in the brush in water here, and we will get lathering. So yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe this scent other than it's very, very nice. It's not something that I have anything else that I can compare it to. So, well, this brush definitely feels very nice while lathering. Like I said, I lathered with it once using some Williams. Did I bring it back in there? I brought it back in the other room. But yeah, I lathered with it using some Williams soap. Just a very mild scented soap. I wanted to use something mildly scented. And so I used Williams and lathered beautifully. I'm pretty sure you could drown this stuff out. I think I've done it prior. So we will not. I'm just going to dip the tips in water again. We will not add too much water too fast because we do not want to drown this out. The scent just increases as I'm lathering here from the soap. It's very, very nice, very pleasant. So I kept hearing Anthony Esposito talk about Savile Rose, which is a brush. Savile Rose are brushes. Or it's a brush manufacturer, I guess. And then, he strictly used frickin' Savile Rose for probably 3 or 4 years. And those aren't cheap brushes. Those are pretty expensive. Expense is relative, right? If you make $400,000 a year, a $100 Badger brush isn't that much to you. But, like I said, it's relative. So Savile Rose are not cheap for me. I don't know about you. But, it's like 120, 140, 150 bucks depending on which one you're getting. So, anyway, he has several of them. And he's specifically used Savile Rose in all of his early vids. And anyway, so they came out with this Charles over at QED, and this isn't sponsored by QED, nothing. I bought this but anyway, Anthony did a review on this. Well, he used it in his video, and he basically was like, for the money, you can't beat this. And so I sent them an Instagram message, and I was like, what do you mean by that? I wanted to know. I wanted him to tell me, about Savile Rose and the comparison between this one. And I heard what I wanted to hear, and I pulled the trigger on this bad boy. So, beautiful lather. You can tell it's kind of like flowing out of the brush, which is the main point of me buying this to test out. Savile Rose are supposed to have some extremely, extremely good flow through as far as the lather. We know that bore brushes. I'm using straight. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I'm using straight razors today, testing out some edges. But we know that bore brushes, right? Bore brushes will. Well, there is no other term. They will hog the lather 100% of the time. Doesn't matter how big the knot is. It doesn't matter how broken in the knot is. This thing is broken in. This is my Pro 48. Upside down, sorry. This is my Pro 48, and this thing's a freaking lather hog. It's a beast of a knot. It's just a lather hog. It's not very soft compared to a Badger, but it's soft for a boar. Had a bump there. But yeah, with all my test lathering with Mitchell's Wolfat, I'm sorry, I keep saying Mitchell's Wolfat, or maybe I didn't. Williams Mug Soap. this QED Select is releasing lather like phenomenally. Like a good synthetic, really. And truthfully, that is my only gripe. That's my only gripe with the Maggard knot. You know, it's a freaking lather hog too. It's not as bad as the the boars by any means, but it's still a lather hog, and you know, that's why I use it the most. That's my most used brush. I prefer something that releases lather more. So I think I found it. Which is nice. I much prefer that other edge over this one. This one is it's definitely sharp enough. I mean, you can tell I had growth there. Now I don't. Both sides actually, but this one is a bit. It's kind of what's the word I want to use? It's a bit too sharp. This is on the 30K. And last time I used the 30K and put an edge. Put an edge on something and use that razor, I said I would never use it again, but I'm a glutton for pain and wanted to try it. A different method of honing on it. And anyway, I think the edge is the same though. So we're still going to be in pain, I suppose. This will be a 2-pass shave then. The video is getting kind of long anyway. But look at the lather. The lather is just coming out of the knot, which is how it should be, man. The only other bulb knot I have, this has been in the drawer, so it's kind of triangular. It's like, I had, what is that? That is 4711's aftershave here. I had, what is this? Nivea Min on the other side, and I have Panada Club Mint on the other side, so you get the triangle effect there. It was sitting between all of them. But this is a bulb knot, but this is such a low quality compared to this. It's hard to really do a comparison. You can't do a comparison. There is no comparison. But wow. The flow through on this is phenomenal. Holy cow. This makes me want to shave with this brush right after I'm done shaving with this brush. No wonder. If the saddles are kind of like this, no wonder Anthony is freaking amazed by these things. It's really good. It's really good. I even messaged Charles and I was kind of asking him some questions on things, and he really didn't open up to me too much on the questions I was asking him about, because probably it's like trade secrets, but I figured what the hell, I'll ask anyway. And so I didn't get any info like I wanted, but Charles from QED USA, he's very responsive in his emails. We're not talking about same day response. We're talking about same hour to 2 hour response. I mean, it's pretty good, and it's always Charles. So try to get a little bit of information from him, but he wasn't having it. So, and that's cool. But yeah, these brushes, man, I don't know what happened down here. I knew I had a bump right there. I honestly didn't think I would knock that bump off on my cheek, but I'm gonna have to go to work with some TP on my face. Right there. I just knocked the heck out of that bump on my face. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my stomach is growling. I am hungry. I typically don't eat breakfast. Like that's not a normal day for me. But what I've been doing is trying to get up early enough to also do like, I don't want to call it cardio because by no means am I in enough shape to do cardio. But just kind of moving, moving in the morning. And anyway, so between that and shaving and whatnot, I'm trying to change up. So anyway, I normally just drink water throughout the morning. And I still do, but now I'm trying to eat something as well. Phenomenal shave. Wow. It really, I mean, you saw the growth I had. We're clean. We're as clean as a whistle. This razor is way too sharp for me, so I'm not going to go for a third pass. It's just no point. I'll be able to shave tomorrow again if I don't. Anyway, so it's all right. We're going to do a cold water rinse really quick. Oh, you know what we have that we have not used on this channel in a very long time? Check it out. Gentleman John's alum block. I found it. It's been hiding. Let's you know what, before we do that, I want to do this real quick. I'm sorry, I'm making the video longer than it needs to be, but I do want to check something out. I want to do a third lather on the face just to see. Yeah, so it's shooting out the side. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but you see how the lather, it shot out the side there. So if I keep doing it, very nice. And again, it's shooting at the side. So, very nice, very nice. So let's go ahead and pull what's in the knot out. So yeah, there's definitely some lather in the knot, no problem. But it does release it, in my opinion, much better than, let's rinse this off really quick. It releases it much better than the other Badgers I have. And we'll leave it at that, It is hot during the day here, and it's very nice at night. It's around nighttime it gets like 72-ish, 72 degrees, something like that. So it's pretty nice at night. All right, alum block, Gentleman John's alum block. I'm gonna put some cold water on it, and we'll see how many layers of skin we've taken. It's actually not as bad as I thought on my neck. Ow, ooh, on the neck right there where I had those two cuts, or not cuts, but weepers, whatever you want to call them, because they're really not cuts. The razor didn't go horizontally against the skin or anything, but cool. So we'll let that sit and dry over here. This counter is a mess in the sense that there's just way too much on it. So I haven't done this in a while. Am I supposed to rinse this off? I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to rinse alum block off or not. I'm gonna do it anyway. Some cold water to rinse the alum block off, because I'm not sure what else to do. Maybe I'm not supposed to, am I supposed to rinse this off? I haven't used this in probably 2 years. So it is what it is. This is a bit of a, I don't know, crazy shave. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. All right, so let's put on some Proraso because we're going to need it after that alum. The alum actually did stop. I had a little bit right there, a little bit of blood, but we're good. Cool. The alum did stop. So yeah, I don't know. I had a bump right there, and then you could see the bump right here that I ended up cutting when I was coming in this way. So it's bleeding on this side of the bump. It is what it is, man. Oh, let me shake this up. So this is, so Proraso USA has, I think, this logo, the little lion, I think. And then we have, I mean, it's all made in Italy, I believe, but I think Proraso USA is that. And then Proraso, oh, you know what? No, Proraso has the little lion there too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But on Instagram, Proraso USA has the lion logo, but the other Proraso from Italy or whatever, it does not have the lion head. So there's something going on with that. If you guys know, let me know. But beautiful. Go ahead and put it on the elbows, the excess. All right, guys, that's the shave. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate you watching the shave, although this one was a bit more, my shaves are always sporadic, but this one was a bit more than normal. Going over the products that we just used, Proraso Wood and Spice. Excellent, excellent. You get a lot in here. It's 9.5 ounces. Do you see that right there? 9.5 ounces, and it wasn't that much. I don't even remember where I bought this. It might have been Amazon, but anyway, it couldn't have been more than 20 bucks. 9.5 ounces for 20 bucks. If it was that much, it might not have even been that much. Is incredible, in my opinion. So, and it works really well, as you saw. We used the QED Select. I put it in water. This is my little mug I'm using. QED Select. This is the, I think it's the green garnet handle. We use, the straight razors that I typically use whenever I'm testing something. And Proraso for the Balm and Proraso for the Preshave. All right, guys. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. It was very sporadic. Blah, blah, blah. Have a good Friday, and I'll catch you guys next shave.